Hey everybody, this is Boot Shampi. Welcome to the show.
I can think of younger days when I lived for my was everything a man could want to do.
Leading off, Bobby Witt Jr.
For St. Louis, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The Y to kick the pitch. That's to third. One up, one down. Lau at the plate. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And that's outside. 1-0. One out, bases empty. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Late on that fastball. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. That one down the line. Takes it himself. And it's a 1-2-3. Now a chance for Alfonso Soriano. And a pitch. That to right. Suzuki makes the grab, 1 away. Ryan Howard digs in now. Fought off foul. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here is Aaron Judge. There's a swing and a miss. Judge, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. And delivers outside. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball,
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Wouldn't chase that time. Struck him out. He says, I don't. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now here is Aaron Judge. Maddox back to work. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
On a line, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he starts off the second with a double.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball.
And he just beats the throw, and they tag him out. Swing and a miss. Gonna call 1-2.
2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Judge is there. He makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mark McGwire. Swing and a miss.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Yelich at the dish. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just squibbed it the other way and beat the shift. I'm not sure that's exactly what he was trying to do, but it'll work almost every time with the defense shifted to the pull side.
And that's downstairs and outside. Yelich leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swings through that. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Late on that fastball.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And a swing and a miss. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Torrey Hunter.
Torrey Hunter.
The wind and the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Chipper Jones. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
Steps on first for the out. 2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back at Yankee Stadium, the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Right-hander kicks, deals. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Hunter running hard to get it. He's got it, and there's 1 down. And now it is JT Realmuto. That's to 3rd. Chipper fires to 1st. And Realmuto is out. Now it's going to be Alfonso Soriano. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3. New inning getting started. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You know who? This is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
Hauls it in for the out. And now it's Brandon Lau. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Late on that fastball.
Right now, this battery has seen the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So maybe we're careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. So 2 down now. And here is Ken Griffey Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That's down and in. 4th inning underway. No score. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. That's the 3rd out. Back now in the Bronx. At the plate, Ryan Howard.
The first baseman, Ryan Howard.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. And that's a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Lau pulls it down, and there's 1 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Judge swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And he chases that one. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now it's the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next pitch is outside. That one ran inside, almost got him. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the DH, Aaron Judge. Smoked on the ground a second. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And it goes just foul.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
And now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And there's a foul ball. Hit hard, that gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Outside,
that's the ball.
And the count even 1-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And it's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. So digging in, Chipper Jones. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Yelich should have it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
I know you're feeling what I'm feeling, 'cause I'm taking what I'm feeling and you rolling with me.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Carrasco back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Next is the designated hitter, Bill Mazeroski. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That's out to center field. Junior sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
McMahon now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
1 ball.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the inning. here in New York. Josh Gibson stepping in now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Chopped on the ground. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Out there to center. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
0-1's the count.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That one ripped, and a base hit right there. Caught in a rundown now, and he's got no chance. He's out. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That one finds the zone.
0-1.
Big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
He's under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6. JT Realmuto steps in. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow, and I'll give you a free suit."
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Howard in the box again, takes a strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
It's Aaron Judge now. And a big swing and a miss. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning. Back in New York, we go to the top of the 7th, and now it's going to be Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Just missed. And fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
In the air, left field. Yelich should have it. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. So up next, Mark McGwire.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark McGwire.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
That's back-to-back singles
Now
for him.
batting.
Nice job of
The
driving
left
that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Pinch running at first base. Number 3. Jackson.
Now here is Torrey Hunter. And the
Ball
first
one, ball
offering
three.
is not close.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for it.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
That's a really good take.
So the tying run at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
That ball is foul.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That one missed. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. Out. Number 2. So first and second with 2 outs. Josh Gibson, the next to hit. And there's a ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left side. Yelich should have it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back for more from the Bronx. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Now it's Christian Yelich. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. Foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. That one misses. Yeah, the count 1-2. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Just missing there. And the count's full. Trying to bunt his way on. He's safe. On with a bunt single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. On defense, you're basically giving that up when you choose to use the shift. We still don't see it all that often, but when someone really needs a hit, it's sitting right there on a platter for him.
Mazeroski, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. That one fouled off. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. Man at first, one away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. And a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swung on, belted. That one is back. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0.